My name is Jacob Kaufman. This is Cat 1, Part 2 video. I'm going to start with prone leg length analysis. Have my patient lying on the table. I'm going to bring the legs out the edge of the table. So push out for me. And have them do that for 3 seconds. Relax. Okay, after they build that for 3 seconds, we'll bring their feet in. Look at the top of the medial malleolus and see which one is shorter. The left one, or the right one is shorter, so he has a right short leg. All right, patient, I need you to go face down for me. I will now do trapped fiber analysis. Trapped fiber analysis, I'm going to go to the V on the shoulder. That's spot 1. And then I'm going to go to the TVP of T1, and that's spot 7. In the middle is 4, and so then equal distance is going to be 1 and 2, and 5 and 6. I'm going to do this on both sides, and I'm going to start by doing the left side, or his right side. So, is that tender?
No.
Is that tender? 2, 3. Is that tender? Is that tender?
Yes.
Is that tender? Is that tender? And is that tender?
No.
Out of this one and this one, which is more tender?
This one.
This one is?
This one.
Okay. So this one, which is 4, is most tender. So I'll then go to the other side. So we got 7 and 1, and then 4 in the middle. So is this tender?
Yes.
Is this tender?
No.
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 Okay, and then is this tender? Okay, so we had 1 and 4. So out of these two, which one's more tender?
4.
So 4 is more tender than 1. Okay, so 4 is more tender, and we'll go, 4 is going to be 1, 2, 10, 4. So it's going to be the 4th cervical, so we're going to go to the 4th cervical. Palpate that spinous process, and is that tender?
No.
Okay, and then we're going to go to the lumbar, and it's going to be the 2nd lumbar. Is that tender?
No.
Okay, and then for thoracic, it's going to be 6th, the 6th thoracic. And so I'm going to palpate that, and is that tender?
Yes.
Okay, so since that is tender, I'm going to contact with the knife edge, pushing I to S, slightly P to A, and then it's just going to be a little thrust. Mainly an I to S, a lot. Thrust slightly P to A. So now I'm going to do heel tension. I'm going to need the patient to quickly put on their shoes. Patient's shoes would be on. Okay, and so then when their shoes are on, I'm going to, I can either go bilateral, with doing both of them, or I can do unilateral, or I can feel for the tight, thick Achilles tendon. Usually the tight Achilles is going to be lined up with the short leg side. After that, I'm going to do atlas dural subluxation. So I'm going to contact. This is his short and tight side. So turn your head to the right, and to the left, and then to the right again, and then back to the left. So when he goes to the left, there isn't a bump up. There should be a bump up. That means he has an atlas dural subluxation on that side. So as he turns his head to the left, I'm going to traction the long leg for 10 seconds. Okay, and then after I traction his long leg for 10 seconds, I'm going to traction the short leg for 10 seconds.
What?
I would do that 3 times, and then after doing birds I would traction both legs. 3 sets of 10 seconds. And that would take care of the atlas scroll subluxation. So for the major crest sign and major dollar sign, for the major crest sign, I'm going to start. I'm going to do Davis's Davis's stretch test. So I'm going to go PSIS. I'm going to go lateral to L4. I'm going to push in with my thumbs and ask if there's any tenderness. Any tenderness?
No.
So there's no tenderness, which it wouldn't matter anyways because it doesn't correlate. And then I'm going to go do a Davis's contracture. So I'm going to use the 4 tips of my finger and press and see which one is thicker, and the left is. So this would be my major side for the crest sign, for the crest side. And then after that, I'm going to go to 2 inches down from the PSIS, 3 inches lateral, and feel. This is going to be the dollar, and feel for the more muscular one. This is a neurogenic. The crest is a myogenic.